Good morning. Welcome to Banter with Richie B Live.
Near these huts.
Yep.
There is something going on here.
Behind us after. The trees were fucking moving everywhere. Yeah, bro. Goosebumps.
Maddox, you were with me. We looked this way. It was not like this.
Welcome to Banter with Richie B. Yo, what's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's back. Yeah, we've seen it for a while. Oh, I'm live. Look at that. Say hi, WOJO.
Hi, WOJO.
Good morning. Welcome to Banter with Richie B Live.
Somewhere beyond the beaten path, beyond the whispers in the woods and the stories around the fire, lurks one of the greatest mysteries of our time, Bigfoot. For decades, legends have echoed through the forests, footprints left behind, sightings that defy logic, and questions that demand answers. But this isn't just folklore. This is a call to investigate, to explore, and to uncover the truth. Banter with Richie B isn't just another show. It's a community, a movement, a hub for genuine research, real conversations, and boots-on-the-ground discovery. Every episode dives deep into evidence, expert interviews, field investigations, and the drive to seek what others say is impossible. If you believe in asking questions, if you're ready to get your boots dirty, and if you think the unknown deserves more than just a passing glance, then follow Banter with Richie B. Stay informed, stay sharp, and maybe, just maybe, be the one who finds the truth hiding in the trees.
I love you, baby Jack. I want you guys to keep climbing. I love you, Mama. WOJO's gonna get us out of here because that's what he does.
That's right. Nice meeting you all. Thank you for being on here. And yes, we are home of the phone. Let's go.
Why did it manually mute? It's supposed to unmute and mute itself. I shouldn't have to do that. Why do I have to worry about that? I am without headphones. I have them here. I have a new smart TV for a monitor. So I'm trying this out. So I don't know if there's going to be an echo or anything like that. Let me know if there's an echo, and then I can get my headphones back on. Trying to make it so I don't always have to wear them. So, and I can hear the TV, and it's bigger, and I can see all Sam's beautiful work and all that good stuff. And welcome to Banter Richie B Live. What's up? What's up? We're going to have some fun tonight. Oh, yeah, girl. I was like, oh, sorry. If you got Shaw, now's the time to get it in. Let's go. Welcome, everybody, live all over the world on Dark Realm TV, baby. We are on every Roku television, every Fire Stick. We are on Amazon, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, you name it, we upload to it. And obviously every Saturday night live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Someone said it's not U.S. Standard Time, it's U.S. Daylight Savings Time. But then I thought about it. Don't I say U.S. Standard Time for the people that are across the pond or whatever? Because they don't really know what our Daylight Savings Time is. I don't know. Anybody want to fill me in, let me know. Yes, I will get to that, Sam, because I'm representing tonight. I don't know if you guys noticed. Is it this one? Somebody sent me a T-shirt. Huh? Ghost Girl merch. Man, if you get the opportunity, get yourself some Ghost Girl merch. Okay? I'm sure Sparky will find out where to go to get that. That's what he does. Wait, dude. Yell into your mic again. I don't think it's on. Oh, yeah, you can hear me. A small echo. Yeah, well, the TV's here and the volume's on the TV. That's why I was kind of curious. So when WOJO comes in, I need the volume on so I can hear him. So I'm wondering if it's going to kick back or if it isn't. I don't know. So we're going to try it out. And like I said, no big deal. We'll figure it out. That's what we're here for. We're a team, baby. We're a team. Well, my boy Denny O'Donnell brought up tonight, hey, why don't you pop up some thermals on your impromptu live, and let's have a discussion about that. Another brilliant team member. And there it is. So, yes, that's what we're going to do. So don't go anywhere. If you just got here, chill out. We're going to sing happy birthday to Sam, because that's our thing lately. We're going to pop in some thermals into the Google Drive, and I'm going to pull them up on the screen, and let's have a look at them. What do you think? Wow, sounds like fun to me on a Thursday night. Let's get the co-host in here now, because he's probably falling asleep. There he is. What are you doing?
Hey!
Oh, jerk.
What's up? Hey! Boom! How y'all doing?
Yeah. What's up, dude?
Dude, that shirt kicks ass.
Yeah, it looks extra good on me.
I'm looking at your shirt. I'm going, geez, it kind of looks familiar. And then he stood up. I'm like, you're rocking good, man. I like it. Representing.
Yeah. That is Ghost Girl merchandise. So I said, boy, I wonder if WOJO's gonna be mad that I got Ghost Girl merchandise. Then I thought, well, she can't. It's kind of hard to send a 3X through the mail, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't it have to be airdropped?
I guess. Oh, here's my Ghost Girl shirt.
What do you got?
Oh, no. I never got one.
I told you, it's 3X. It's different. You should know this.
Yeah, well, I'm
Know
dropping.
this. When you're a 3X, it's not easy to get your shit, bro. Because everybody's gonna pay extra for 3Xs, bro. And softball too was a bitch. Baseball growing up was a bitch. 3X is not 2X, and 2X is even a problem. Okay, not so much these days because everybody likes it loose and everybody's fat. You know what I mean? Like me. I'm just kidding. Relax. They're all like, oh my God, he's body shaming. Let's leave. It is weird without my headphones because I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to. The headphones, it's funny when I just put my headphones on, I'll just have silence in them. You know what I mean? But I don't think there's an echo or anything. I think it's working out like this to where I could sit here and hear you fine and the guests fine right on my television. And screw it. But hey, so we were going to go out today to the research area, but I was working and there's a storm rolling in and the wind gusts, I'm telling you, we're up near 40 miles an hour easily. Like I had 3,400 PSIs banging away, and it just took a right-hand turn one time. It went like this, whoop, boom, like it was like direct 90, like in the woods. And I'm going, oh shit, I don't think I can go out in the woods. I don't want to go. We don't like to go. Well, going in the woods with that much wind is obviously dangerous.
Yeah.
One, physically dangerous, right? Two, you can't hear nothing. Nothing. So all you hear is the wind, and it was constant. So I'm like, if it was a gust, every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I could work with that. But it was constant wind. And I went, nah, maybe today's not the day. So I shot Woj a text, and he's like, okay.
I was bummed out. You know,
Me too, dude. I've been having an awful work week or so. I'm like, I even said when I left here today, so I just want to go walk in the woods. And then God said, no, I have plans for you. You're going to suffer and be miserable for a little bit and earn your keep, boy. I'm like, okay, fine.
Earn your right. Earn your way.
I am. I'm earning it. Are you bummed out? You need a hug?
Yeah.
Is it the shirt?
No, I was really.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Sparky messaging me? He's got something to tell me. The echo is very minor, but I noticed if you get on your mic, get loud, it does not change your volume like it did before. Check your mic settings for your boom mic. Don't think it's picking it up, and will clear up your audio as well. See, I knew you would have advice for me. That's why I checked. WOJO, why don't you tell them a little story about the thermal in that investigation, and I'll upload the pictures and see if I can adjust this new setup I have. How's that?
Sounds like a plan. All right. So, real quick, I just noticed like all the people on here: Sparky, Mary, hi, Kurt, Sam, happy birthday, D Hoot. Who else is on here? Mary D Hoot. Oh, there's so many. Big Daddy Andy. But listen, great to see you guys all on here. So to the thermal, we sit at the Folly with Denny and Big Daddy, and now it was getting dark out. And I'll tell you, I kept saying, "Here it comes, here it comes." Just look for any shine. No shine, but things got crazy. Obviously, things being thrown in the woods, so on and so forth. Um, that we were pretty convinced that there has to be something right by the main path. So it's time for us to go because we want to see what's going on out there. And so I had my thermal, even though by the folly itself I couldn't find anything. But once we walked along the path, as we go along the path, our small path connects to the main path. And that's when I said, "Hey, listen, why can't we? Say, Elder, great to see you. Many blessings." I just told Rich, I said, "Listen, let's just stop right here, turn off the lights, see what we got. Something's on here." So I had the thermal out, and all of a sudden, I'm like, "There's a marker that keeps connecting to one spot." So, and I'm looking, and I'm kind of like, what am I looking at? And it was kind of like a pixelation but it's a body, but it's I don't know, it's like a Christmas tree lit up. It was just the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Ever since I used this thermal, and then I called Richie and the gang over, and I'm like, "Hey, just check this out for a sec." And so, but then obviously all he is trying to see, I'm trying to get that marker away just to like clear out the center of what it's connecting to, and it just looked like a body. It was just like standing like straight. Um, and in the meantime, we're getting things thrown at us, all directions. So we turned around, and I'm aiming up, but my marker was going up, down, up, down, up, down. And then I noticed something kept peeking out like this, just peeking. And that's when again that type of pixelation or like Christmas tree like colors of bodies behind us. And I again called Richie over. I go, "What are we looking at here? Is that them?" And so then the guy behind us, he was throwing things. So it was like a pickleball match. We kept turning around, turning around, turning around. It was cool. So we know there's something. We know what we saw. So as we went back to the truck, we decided to look at the footage again, and we did some screenshots. So that there we can, get an idea of what we were looking at. Because when you screenshot, it was funny because me and Richie sitting there, screenshot, but the marker kept getting in the way. It looked like we were playing Fortnite. So Richie did catch up. Got some good pictures. I did too. Hey, TKB. Patrick Doyle, great to see you guys. Richie
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to say hi to everybody in just a moment. just
Sure.
because I'm dealing with this nonsense.
Yeah, that's no problem.
But I can't really test it until I'm on here, or if we have a meeting, you know.
Right.
Let's go here. Oh my God, there's so much shit now.
So we do have some pictures, guys, that we want to share to you. It's just crazy. And
All right. Well, that's a good synopsis of what happened. So let's say hi to everybody. Sam's in the house. It's Sam's birthday. We're gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to Sam in a minute because everybody loves my voice. Big Andy, D Hoot here. Let's see. Mary Newbert, the last birthday girl. Sparky, of course. Kurt W.
Kurt W.
Not gonna do it, George. Barbara said don't do it. 1,000 points of light. You're welcome. Sparky again. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Everybody hit the like button, sub button, whatever you got to do, man. Let's let the world know we're here tonight. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. I got some Ghost Girl merch on. If you guys are interested in Ghost Girl merch, here it is right here. Check out that little linky dinky dinky do. My boy Martin from New Hampshire's up here. Is all up in here, yo. Elda, Tanse. The thermal on the right side of the trees was in and out. It was wild, man. That was moving.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever heard of the Christmas light kind of phenomenon when you're getting an IR light of Bigfoot? It has all these different like colors in it and stuff. It was funky, dude. I never seen anything like that, man. I mean, if it is Bigfoot, but that's why I heard it associated with Bigfoot. But
Hey, there's our boy Denny O'Donnell. Hey, Denny,
Yep.
what's going on, brother?
Yeah, he was there living the dream.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick Doyle, what's up, my man? D says, I'm telling you, it's the one on the right side of the tree. I'd like a possible Therian. What do you mean, a Therion? That one on the right side of the tree? TKB says, hello, you crazy Bigfoot people. Did anyone tell you it's just Bear playing with you? Yes, they did, and I still didn't believe them. Yep. Too bad. I'll believe what I want to believe. Denny O'Donnell, part of the team. Love having him. TKB says hi to everybody over there. So more links for the merch. Let's see. Everybody talking. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Medicine Bear Claw on YouTube. Sam's Pretty Paranormal on YouTube. Make sure we all support each other. And if you got a channel, whatever, I don't care what platform it is, please put it in the comments. And I'm sure Sparky will find it and we'll put your link up. So we're all in this together. We don't, we're not worried about anybody sharing their stuff on our show. Because that's a bunch of bullshit. We're all here to help each other out any way we can.
And thanks, Sparky, for everything you're doing.
Yeah, Sparky's awesome, man. Thank you, Sparky, brother. Before I try to see if the Google Drive picked up my pictures, let's sing happy birthday to Sam. You ready? Clear your throat. You want to rap this time? Boom chugga boom chugga boom chugga boom chugga. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sam. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
And many more. Sorry, I like to do a little bit of a Bigfoot howl. And I woke up the dogs. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
I'll see myself out. Thank you.
Where did he go? Ah!
Is he gone?
Ah! Listen, at my work, I work in a warehouse, dude, all day long. Oh. I am like doing constant whoops, constant howls. My boss is like, WOJO, we have some big people. We out the other end freaking out, going, what is that? Shh.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, well, hey, listen, you know what? When you all are stressed out and everything, you know what? Just give a big howl. That there, you're like, what's up?
Happy birthday, cornbread. Happy birthday, cornbread. Happy birthday, dear cornbread. Happy birthday to you, cornbread.
Cornbread. Hey, Forrest friend, good to see you on here.
Yo, what's up, Forrest friend? What you got going on?
Forrest friend.
Hey, Forrest, hey.
I like a box of chocolate.
Stay with your day job, guys.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, this is it.
this is all we got. All we do is
This is
go
all we got, man. I watch it, so it is to me, Sparky. Yeah, Sparky. Yeah, whatever she said.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can find. Let's see how bad I screwed this up. Hang on.
What, Sam? She's like, oh my God, that is my nickname, Cornbread.
That's her. Yeah, it's over now.
Oh, I
That's
hope
it.
she got the tan on her feet.
This don't look good. Why is it in here? No, what's this? Oh. Nope.
So anybody that just got on here, Forrest friend, we got some thermal pictures that we screenshotted. So
Yeah.
Richie's gonna look that up, and
It's supposed to be in here.
I'll have this like crazy discussion. And Denny,
Hang on one second. Hey, Sam, can you see in Google Drive? Can you see the pictures I just put up? Because I can't seem to find them again. I don't know why it does this to me.
Animal from Animal Expedition Files.
Hey, what's up, animal? Animal. Animal. Yeah, I don't have. Oh, is Max on here? I don't know why it's not coming up.
Oh,
Why does it do this? Do I have to? I already X'd out of it. Huh. Okay. That's not very nice. There's another way of doing this that I keep forgetting. Is it under image?
yeah, not before
It's
you.
under image, yes.
Good.
All right, I remembered. I remembered you. Did you remember me? But it only lets me do one at a time. So, all right. I don't know. It's harder for me to see. People in here, 14, come on now. Right? Hit that like button. It's up to 18 people. Hit the like button. So we're going to start out with the one, it's kind of maybe the beginning type of it. You know what I mean? And then we'll just jump around a little bit and we'll show you different images that we picked up. So keep in mind, context is everything, as we always say, in anything you do, paranormal, life, whatever it is. You know, and WOJO gave you a good idea of what was happening. You know, we was kind of surrounded. We were sitting at the Farley. We were making some noise. We were getting some responses, and then we were hearing through the trees. And I said, that was thrown. And you can hear me on the video, the live video, saying that. And then it happened a few more times. And then you could hear the movement of the bushes, like really low to the ground. You knew it was big. You're like, oh, here they come. You can almost tell when it's happening. And then we heard a couple of weird vocals that we weren't really buying into. You know, the mimic. I think I'm going to do a whole show on mimics, just because they're so intriguing to me. And it leaves people arguing all the time. And it's kind of funny that people argue about it. But, you know, we're kind of convinced on the mimics with the things that we've dealt with. You know, our researchers bring us these places. We don't just sit around going, oh, I think I'll believe in mimics today. You know, we put boots on the ground and we figure things out. We hear things and we take it, you know, as evidence after a while, you know. For instance, if I may, with the dogs, you know, the last show, you know, broad daylight, Max was with us and the dogs start up. And we know where we're standing at the dogs. What was it? 0.3, 0.4 miles away.
Yeah.
And it happened with Denny too. Was it that night it happened too? No, it was just
No.
with Max was the last time it happened.
Right.
In broad daylight. And we get out there and there's no dogs. And they're always the same distance away from you. And there's no dogs. No dogs barking. Nothing. No dogs. But before that, it sounds like there's a dog fight. Like it's just crazy, constant dog. And then there's nothing. As soon as you get out to the gifting chair, it just stops. Dead silent. First of all, let's do it this way. If the dogs were hearing something out in the woods, when we're 0.3, 0.4 miles away, why don't they bark when we're way closer by the gifting chair if they have something to bark about? If it is the dogs, we're closer to them. They should be barking still. Well, now they can hear us even better. But they don't. Everything just stops. It's absolutely crazy.
Come on, knock it off.
Speaking of dogs, good morning, Damien. Bigfoot Dwarf. What's up, Bigfoot Dwarf?
Thank you for coming on, Bigfoot Dwarf.
Yeah, thank you. Well,
on here.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. And while I have everybody here, before I start popping off some pictures and having a nice, respectable discussion about them, Saturday night, if you haven't seen our guest commercial that's out there from now on, that'll be the lingo that we use. You'll watch for a guest commercial. And we're going to be putting them out earlier than usual, than, Wednesday before the show. They're going to be running for a while. Please share them. Sam puts a lot of hard work into them, and she narrates. I'm going to jump in and narrate a couple. It sounds like fun. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll have Sam write me up a script, and then I'll read it, and WOJO can do one, and Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee actually does voiceovers anyway. She did it professionally for a little while. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, we'll have fun with it. But, this Saturday, I don't know if it's Benoit or Benoit, but either way, it's the proper pronunciation. Depends on what country you're in. It's kind of like my name's Brault in America and Bro in France. So Daniel Benoit, I like to call him, is going to be here Saturday night, man. He's going to sit down with us, and he's a founder of the ECBRO, and he's an author of 3 books, documentary that he's got out now. I've been sharing some of his stuff on my Facebook. I encourage you to do the same. Boots on the ground, camping guy. Gets out there and does the work. You know what I mean? So, people have a lot of opinions about people in any research field. But, if somebody's out there with their boots on, man, you got to give them that respect. You got to give them their due. You know what I mean? So I'm very, very excited. What's up, Eric Vogel?
The Easter Bunny's here.
Wow. Eric Vogel.
Ernie Davio. Hey, Ernie. Great to see you, man.
Oh, there's Ernie. What's up, Ernie? So we got some thermals. I'm glad Eric and Ernie are in here because I want you to check this out, and I want everybody to have something to say about it. So anyways, we were dealing with this in the woods, and we walked down out of the folly to the intersection, we call it, one of the intersections, but the main path, and has the little path from the folly that connects to it. And we're standing there at that little intersection, and no more than 50, 60 feet in front of us, we can hear, we all heard them. We heard them walking. We heard the walking. And then it stopped and kind of did the slow shuffle. And then behind us, all of a sudden you hear something gets thrown at us. And we were like, oh, we're being flanked, basically, So we turn around. And there, what did we say? There was 2 up behind us, right, Woj?
Yeah, because we heard and then bloop, like it went in the water. So it's like a small object.
Yeah.
But to our left, where our path connects to the main path.
Yep.
Something through this way.
Yep.
To our left into the water. So it was like
it was wild, man.
Everywhere. It was just nuts.
It was wild. It was getting our attention. There was no doubt about it. And not only that, we feel good about it because it was a slow approach on their behalf. They didn't bluff charge. There was no grunting and groaning in the woods. There was no scary sounds coming out of the woods. There was nothing like get out of here type of stuff. It was just slight distractions, from one to the other. We looked at the one over here in front of us making a noise, and the one behind us would make a noise to get us to turn around. And it went back and forth like that. It was a good 45 minutes. And they did start throwing stuff a little more consecutively. And then you can hear me going, all right, I think we got to go. Because I didn't want to push it. To the point where I irritated them or disrespected them in any way. So I kind of respect for what's that?
Oh, it was a good move because as it seemed like a playful moment,
Mm-hmm.
but after a while, I never seen you kind of like you were like frazzled, like okay, maybe let's not push it because I can just tell in your voice, like, yeah, let's not disrespect them. That's
Yeah,
it.
see, I have a meter in my stomach, and when it comes to this stuff, and I had it in my backyard as well when I was experiencing this stuff alone, and it was just kind of going off, and I was just like, you know what? Let's show them some courtesy, and let them see that we're willing just to walk away, and that we don't need to push. Like, all right, come here, buddy. Here's a Scooby snack, Raggy. You know what I mean? Like none of that shit. Just they made their point, we made our point, and then maybe next time we'll get that bigger experience, you know, and they get to see us and look at us up close and understand that we're not there to do them any harm. There's no guns, nothing like that. So let's try that approach, right? So I would have loved to just sat there, communicating with them. Trust me. But it was a point in my stomach where I was like, okay, let's just get going. And that's what I felt we should have done. So whether it's the right move or the wrong move, I don't know, but it was the one that I went with and felt was right. So you just kind of know, you know what I mean? But
Rich, it's like I think there is communication going on.
oh no, there is, but you know what I'm saying? There's not that 40-foot high five that I talk about.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. That clearly there's a form of communication going on, or they would have just come out and ripped our guts out, shit on us and fucking toss us to the wolves, right?
But when you were sitting on the log, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So, guys, when we're sitting on the log, you get the river behind us, but probably about 60 yards straight of us is the main path. But I would say more like 11 o'clock. We heard those vocals.
Yeah.
At one point, we heard small little chatter, and it was kind of funny because every time he said, "Am I hearing chatter?" Because I'm hearing the same thing.
Right.
And Denny's like, "What is that?" So it was kind of good that we're as a group. What we're hearing, it was just like second to none because we are hearing walking through the woods, but also like breaks, two level breaks. But go ahead, Rich.
Damn it. I was just looking, and it's funny as I can see everything fine on my Facebook again. It's like 2 times in a row. Before I'd have to be like, "Hey, man." But no, it's just it was time to go. I felt to show them a sign of respect, and that we didn't need to stay there. We didn't have this overwhelming desire to be right there in their grills to say, "Hey, we can walk away, man. We're not stressed." You know what I mean? In other words, it's not like you're no big deal and we're no big deal. You know what I mean? Type of thing. And just kind of play the coy game, play the subtle game. And that's what I felt was good. And it seems to hopefully we'll find out next time if it works out that way. You know what I mean? So maybe next time they come in closer. Maybe next time they knock on a tree from 10 feet away from us. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe next time they use the language that we've heard on the recorder. You know what I mean? So, let's hope and see if that works. And I look at it this way: it couldn't hurt. What did it hurt? We know they're there. They're always there. I don't care what anybody says. We know they're there because we have a gifting chair full of goodies, and they come and take it within 12 hours. So in 24 hours and 48 hours. So I know they're not going anywhere. And to me, that proves that they're nomadic and not migrational in a sense. So there's a lot of things with this research that is bringing things to light. And if people are sleeping on us, then they're going to miss out on a lot of stuff. Like I just watched the numbers go from 24 to 20 viewing. Well, I'm about to pop off some thermals and have a discussion, and those 4 people are going to miss out on that conversation. And you can't be sleeping on us, man. We're right in the thick of it. And this is all real. It's all happening. It's live on YouTube. It's always here in the studio. It's always at my house. It's everywhere. I even got a case over here now in my studio. I just did my studio over again. And it's all our evidence, all compiled from bones to wrappers to peanut butter jars to prints that we've casted. All kinds of different things, man. Like it's happening here. This is definitely where it's happening. And no doubt, this is where it's happening in the Bridgewater Triangle. I promise you that. Ain't nobody keeping up with us here. So, and in most places, and maybe that's a bit of a flex. Well, fuck you if you don't like it. I walk a lot of miles looking for this dude, in 10 years of my life putting into it. So, I'll flex when I want to. Too bad. Oh, and I love you. Why you think to keep pace? Okay. All right. So here we go. This is like one of the earlier ones, right? Yeah. So this here you could see where the cursor kept hitting on something. So when you have an IR light or something, it goes to a target. Basically, it's telling you that there's something there, right? And it'll jump around if there's, and we had a point where there was like they were bouncing back and forth between them, but you could see behind that yellow little cursor marker, right? Something developing, right? So
Can that go any bigger, Rich, or not really?
well, I mean, I don't know if it's bigger for you guys. Is it bigger for you guys like that?
Yeah, it'll be tough to tell, but yeah,
This is a beginning one though. This isn't one.
Yeah.
I already said that.
Yeah.
Why are you always yelling at me, dude? It's just unbelievable. The abuse I take around here is crazy. Hi, Dream Interpreter. That's right, Jim. We got the Dream Interpreter here. If you're having nightmares, you got to call 1-800-DREAM-INTERPRETER. I don't know if that's really true or not. I wouldn't do it. There's like 38 numbers in there.
Our good friend Dee Jabril. It's great to see her on here.
So here's another one. Oh, look at it. It stays on the side. You see that?
Yeah.
So here's another one. Here you can see the lights kind of developing behind the cursor, right? Now, we couldn't get the cursor off the image. WOJO had to keep kind of lifting up real quick so we could see what was behind the thing. It was wild. This is how close it was to where the FLIR camera was grabbing it. Oh, you're going to see more of it in a minute, Ernie. Stay tight, buddy. It was grabbing it and wouldn't let go. Now, I've had it before in my hand, and it bounces all around because it's picking up this or that, or it's just so faint it can't really focus. This thing would not let go. No. And that's why I wanted to show you a couple of these cursor pictures, because if you know the FLIR and you know the IR lights and how they work, when that thing's that strong, there's something there, man. And I'm telling you, this thing was 50 to 60 feet from us. You can see the two trees, right? So you're going to continue to watch between the two trees. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, the hot white, yeah, it makes sense, but this thing was just absolutely nuts. It was just happened so quick.
So there it is. There's the two trees that we were talking about, right? Now you start seeing an image come into play, right? Now you can kind of see the dotted. It's weird because it came in as the Christmas tree effect, which I've heard of, but I don't. To record in hot white. And someone else said that as well.
Yeah.
So this thing, what happens is once you get out there in the dark, unless you got lights beaming on the thing, it's tough to kind of know where your hand's going, because I don't think we're experts with this particular one. You know what I mean? So we just stayed. We didn't want to stop and change anything. We just stayed there. You know what I mean? But you're right. I've heard that as well. I was recently told to record hot white, and it makes sense. Yep, I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm.
We will be doing that in the future. Trust me.
Yeah.
But it was wild because of the Christmas lights. It looked like, right? Let's see what else we got here. Oh, there we go. See the Christmas light effect? Now, on the top right of this, you can see these two other little dots kind of forming, and we didn't know what was happening. At one point, they looked like those illuminating eyes. But here you can see, so I'm going to estimate where these trees are, because they drop down on a little drop. It's like a little drop on the side of the road. I'm gonna say, and WOJO, you can agree or disagree at this point, 7 or 8 feet is what I'm thinking.
Oh, easily, because I was aiming high.
Right. So I'm going to remove some of these so we can kind of make sure we have plenty of room. So you see here now, mind you, this is the spot that we were hearing the movement. This is the spot where we were hearing something come through the trees at us, like a and something landed on the ground. And then we got turned around also. So let me see. I'll make sure I get which ones I got, because
as you're doing that, Rich, don't forget where we stood at the small path connecting to the main path.
Mm-hmm.
We're still on a little bit of a hill going down to that main path. So imagine you're still on a little bit of a hill.
Thank you, Welder.
So I might say like between probably about 8 to 9.
Yeah. No, exactly. And that's a good point. Thank you so much, Elder. We appreciate you. Anybody that you're going to start seeing the requests for the stars and all the different things monetary, because we're monetizing. We've been monetized for a long time, but I haven't really wanted to go that route in a sense, but I had to put that to the back seat and understand what the podcast and the research means. And you can't just keep pulling from your own pocket. It's just not feasible. So any 50 cents, whatever it is, it's all going to matter. So you're going to start seeing, you can go over to Facebook, you can throw some stars in there, whatever the case might be. You'll see donations coming up on the YouTube lives. There is zero pressure ever for me for anything like that. I have to shamelessly plug it for the research and for the podcast, just because, like I said, it's not maintainable. And we've maintained it ourselves well over a year now. So it's not Bobby Lee is taken out of her pocket. WOJO is taken out of his pocket. I've taken out of my pocket. And it's just, you just can't keep justifying it. So, so please, anything, a dime, a nickel, whatever, whatever it is, it all adds up and it all goes somewhere. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mary, I got a couple other ones that are really gonna. So we're getting closer to the ones I like here.
Yeah, Dee, when you keep looking at each and every one that Richie just posted, and you enlarge it, yeah, yeah, holy shit is right, because when I first was looking at it, I'm moving around by myself at first. I'm like, what am I looking at? Is that a body? And then that's when I had to bring Richie and you guys involved to what am I looking
the same
at?
one. Yep. So let me do this. Here we go. You ready? Now this is where it gets kind of funky, because it almost pixelates a little bit, right? And actually, I'm going to save that one. Let's go here.
Yeah.
So this is one we zoomed in on.
Yeah.
And took a shot of it, and it's pretty wild because, yeah, is it Bigfoot A+? No, it isn't. But again, go with the context that we shared with you. Now, here's one I'm going to share with you coming up. Hang on. I think I left out one that I wanted to show too. That it looked like it because the pictures are small in here.
Mm.
So again, same spot to the left of the tree, kind of hunched over. Now this is where it got weird because it started pixelating a lot, and we didn't understand what was going on. It was almost like they were trying to kind of mess with the picture, right? Like we know that they do. Let's see.
Because when I'm facing this, guys, I am going. I don't know. I'm going. I'm going left. I'm going right. I'm just checking to see if it's something to do with, a malfunction or just some crazy stuff that on the thermal. But it kept reverting back to this form here, or this pixelation, and the marker just kept going to it and going to it. So
yep.
It's unexplainable.
And then where is this one? Oh, here we go.
In the context that Richie's talking about is that what we're facing right now, we're getting stuff thrown at us from behind, and that was pretty amazing. And when we turn around, whatever is in this picture is also throwing stuff back at us. So I feel like we're playing dodgeball.
Yep. I'm uploading another one.
Yep.
Where'd it go?
If anybody has any questions of what you're seeing, or has anybody been on the live and watching it, and feel free to ask the questions.
Oh yeah, ask them questions, yo.
Ask them questions. I mean,
did I just download this one? Which one did it go? Is it this guy?
Dude.
No, that's not him.
Oh, Richie, that was a good one.
No, that was the zoomed in one.
Right.
Hang on. Oh, is that it? Hang on, bear with me. You pissed me off, you little. Oh, is this it?
I appreciate that. Get your banner gear.
So this one I'm looking at, and me and Danny are out in the pocket area. I'm like, dude, is that like a gray, like from outer space? Like, it looks like it's almost standing sideways. Look how long the arm is. And then it has like a big eye, but I don't know what angle it's standing at either. I'm assuming to the side. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. No, go ahead.
I'll say this, Rich. The pictures that we're looking at, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before I got you to come over, because I'm like really like trying to see what I'm looking at the time. I'm telling you, it was straight up, like facing me.
Yeah.
And I could see like it was just like it's not on the angle that it is here. It was straight. It's like a frontal, like it was just standing there, like as if it was just like hiding, but just standing there.
Yeah.
But I could see the slight movements.
Yes.
And that's why I was just so weirded out of.
Right. So if you go.
So now when you come on, now we're catching like, I don't know, it's almost like a side view or.
Right. Yeah. It almost looks like it's turned to the side like this. You know what I mean? And yes, Ernie, those trees that you see are no more than 60 feet from us, Wojo, because you got the road, that little drop, and they're right there.
Yeah.
They're right on the side of the road, man. Right on the side of the road, and we're across that road, and it's a dirt. And the Vogels have been there. They're not big, wide roads. They're just old. Used to be clay pits they used to pick from, but it's just like one vehicle. That's all it is. And those trees are right there, and we were hearing the movement over there, and I'm like, oh my God, you can hear me on the live say, oh my God, Wojo, that thing's like right there and right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Right in front of us. And I even said 50 to 60 feet on the YouTube Live. If you go over to the YouTube Live episode that we got this stuff in, I could probably find it and put up the link for you. And watch it and see it happen real time. And I got the phone going over to the FLIR, the IR, and so you could see it live. You could see this thing kind of doing that old, everybody talks about that little side to side, or some kind of movement's happening, and the cursor's moving around, kind of staying with it. But again, it's so close that cursor is not moving. When you see these pictures here, it's because Wojo threw the thing up in the air, but kept it in the sights. So then we could take, so then he could kind of get it without the cursor, but then the cursor come right back. Boom. It's wild, man.
Yeah, because I kept aiming up and I kept tilting it left to right.
Yeah, trying to get it to move a little bit.
You were like, what you were wondering what I'm doing. I'm going, Rich, it keeps locking on. I'm trying to get you.
I've never seen that signal so strong. I really haven't.
No.
It was that close to where that cursor did not want to move off the target that it found.
Yeah.
It would not move. I've never seen that. I've always seen it jump around. Always. It's wild, man. It's wild. And yeah, Ernie, absolutely wow is right. And getting things thrown at us and doing the flanking method. These are all things that you hear that are associated with Sasquatch and Bigfoot, things that happen in the woods. This is not anything new. It's just new to us. It's not, this one particular experience is new to us, not the flanking. But to have the IR light be that strong and the cursor to pick it up that hard tells you everything for me that you need to know. So, and speaking of thermals, by the way, I want to bring this up if I may. Another guest that I did, we don't have a date yet, but we just talked, and I had followed him for a long time. Stacy Brown is coming on the show. Stacy Brown Jr., excuse me. Him and his dad were in Florida, and they got that famous thermal. It's like the white heat one that they were talking about, where everything's kind of gray, but the image is just shadow black, and you see it just hop from tree to tree. And they were having that same type of commotion in front of them.
Yeah.
And the father got pretty freaked out and was like, "We're out of here. We're out of here. Let's go. You got your gun? You got your gun?" He kept saying to his son. And Stacy Jr. knew when Dad acted like that, it was something he had never seen. So he knew it was serious, but he didn't see the footage that his father saw in real time. So they got back to the vehicle, and his father pulls up the IR, and you see this shadow go across, and not even a shadow. It's literally a shape, arm swing, leg swing, head, everything. It's just like looking at Bigfoot, but just all black in IR form. And and he says to his dad, he goes, "Well, why did we come back here for? We came here to find Bigfoot. Why don't we go back?" And the father was so freaked out. I thought it was funny. He goes, "I'll stay here. You want to go back? Go ahead." Like, I'm good. It just really freaked him out. Put up the photo with the eyes on the other side, please. I gotta find it, D Hoot. Eyes. What do you mean by the tree? Up on the tree?
Yeah, I think that's your second.
Yeah, I got to go into my phone and find it. It's really hard to see.
No, actually, I think you can see it.
No. It's hard to see which picture it is.
Oh,
Yeah. So, anyways, if I may, so if you ever get a chance to check it out, he was on like History Channel. The proof is out there. Stacy Brown Jr. Check his stuff out. We were talking. He's probably going to come on sometime in September. He's working a lot right now in August. So I'm super excited that he responded to me. And I've talked to him before, and I remember him saying to me, "Hit me up." You know what I mean? So really excited to have him. Also, August 16th, by the way, we have a friend coming back. Jason Kenzie will be here on the 16th on the podcast to catch up on what he's been up to, which is everything. The guy's into everything. I think he's writing songs, writing books, like his documentaries, Bigfoot research, his festivals, all kinds of things. And we're gonna, and each guest that comes on, we're gonna share a lot of our evidence with them because it's part of our research to get that opinion from other people in other parts of the globe, and people that have a lot of time in the woods, and to hear them what they think, and hear their opinions, and their hypotheses and things like that. For us, it's part of our research. It becomes part of it, because when you start putting it out there and people start commenting on it, it's not the regular, I suck at life crowd that doesn't own a pair of boots. It's people that own pairs of boots and actually go out in the woods and do research. And we value that, you know what I mean? And it's important to us to get their feedback, It's not the end all be all, but it's important as a researcher to have somebody like a Daniel Benoit, Stacy Brown Jr., Jason Kenzie, the Vogels, Ernie Davio, even you guys that are out there doing it right here on the side, throwing up. We know if you own a pair of boots and you're in the woods, we respect what you got to say. And I respect what you got to say if you don't go out in the woods, as long as it's respectful. That's all. Yep. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Hello, I'm a survivor of Bigfoot encounter in the greater Cumberland Valley. What's this? Who's this here? Big Bassin. I was 17 back then, and I will never forget. You were a survivor, so you were in a situation, so to speak, huh? Well, that's interesting. I'm glad you survived, because it can get pretty scary.
Hi, Jason. Where is Greater Cumberland Valley National Forest? Which state are you in?
No, sounds like Rhode Island, don't it? I'm going to try to find that for you right now, D. While we try to see. Yeah, see, that one is not. I thought I had a good one of those eyes. Well, thank you for sharing. I know that. And anytime people share in here, I love it.
Oh, I like to hear more of it. That's what we're here for. This is in Tennessee. Wow.
I imagine Tennessee's crazy.
Yeah, Tennessee's been Tennessee, Missouri, the Carolinas. It's just nuts everywhere, and it's great to hear people's stories, and that's why we're here. And
might be it there. Let me send this one in. Let me send this one. This might be the best one I got still shot wise.
Okay.
I could get a better still shot because we still have everything, but. And upload, and then so no, I appreciate you sharing. Absolutely, man. Thank you, and welcome to Banter Richie B Live and on podcast as every Saturday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we value that type of information, and absolutely come in and talk about it. You know what I mean? So we have in-house shows where we put a link in the comment section, and you can just click that link and be a guest instantly on this show. We want to hear that story. This is a judgment-free zone, man. And if anybody plays fuck in this room, we got moderators that'll absolutely kick your ass out instantaneously. Right, D Hoot? She's from Texas. She got a quick draw. She make Doc Holliday look slow.
Yep.
Although I gotta say, Sparky beat her once. Oh, too soon? Love you, Sparky.
No.
No, I think it's important, man. So, what's up, Henry? So here, let me see if that came up. Thank you for sharing that story. And if anybody, like I said, anybody has anything like that, rolled 59 on the 28th. Happy birthday, Henry. 59.
59.
Yeah.
Wow, you're old.
Yeah. 5 years older than me. Oof. You know you're getting up there.
Yeah.
Is this it right here? This might be the one.
I'm double nickels.
That ain't it, dummy. Why do I keep bringing that damn picture up? Why does it look like every picture, I guess? Image.
I think it was bent over in that picture.
Hey, guy, easy. Family show.
What's going on in these woods? We don't tell anybody.
It stays in these woods. Well, this is where you can see something developing above it. See it? They look like almost like two eyes looking down. But we have more pictures of that actually looks really prominent and clear, and they're bright yellow in the IR. I don't think that's the one I just put in there, though. It's hard. Once it gets on my computer, it's hard to tell which is which.
Yeah, because I could tell that it was your second and third picture that you were showing that I know I saw. But what Richie's looking for is...
Oh, there we go. There's two of them. That's a little better, right?
Yeah, I can see him. Yep.
Yeah, so the two, they're perfectly spaced. They're apart from each other. And yeah, and we felt that there was more there. It wasn't just what we were seeing. We felt that there was more there. Let's see.
Ghost Girl.
Hey, where's Ghost Girl here?
Ghost Girl just appeared.
Ghost Girl! Buy the merch.
She's out of a coma. She's probably sleeping or something.
Buy the merch. Buy that Ghost Girl merch. You've already been popped off over here, girl. You know that's the truth.
Yeah, you got to see. Looks good on Richie right now.
Yeah.
Me, not so much.
Yeah, feel the pain, buddy. Feel the pain.
Richie's the top fan.
Yep. Hey, the other thing is, if you got any Banter Richie B merch and wherever you are, take a picture, please, and send it to us. You can reach me on Facebook, Banter Richie B Facebook. Just send it in Messenger. It's open to everybody. We had Anthony, a friend of Denny's, actually was in Aruba, and he had a Banter Richie B hat, and he had it on the table next to his drink and the palm trees at the beach of Aruba. So that was pretty cool. So anything you guys got, please send it in. We'd love to share it, talk about it, and we'd love to see it. If it makes you happy, it makes us happy, right?
Oh, no.
What? What happened? What?
What's today? Thursday, right?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, just running late for my Bible study.
Oh, you are?
I just realized that. Oh, boy.
You missed it. Tell him you're sorry.
Mm.
That was rude.
Yeah, so like in it's just too bad. So above this Christmas image, you can see two, clearly like looks like eyes, and it's taller.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, it's like to the upper right hand corner. Oh,
yep.
Look at that. That was a good shot right there. Like,
yeah, it's pixelated, but you could see that.
You could see that there is
Oh, they're there.
But do you have the one that's got the one?
Nice.
The two behind us.
No, I couldn't find that.
Oh, you had it in the messenger.
Was it? I had it in Messenger. That means it was in my phone. I didn't see it in my phone. Kurt W. By the way, thank you so much. I was very gracious of you. You ordered some kick-ass merch, and we can't thank you enough, Kurt W.
Thank you
for your support, and we just love your input and everything. So, love having you around, and we thank you so much, man. Definitely get us a pic with that merch on. We can't wait to see it, brother. Thank you. Let's see. All will be forgiven, WOJO. Just ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I put in a picture of the evidence case so they can see all our beautiful hard work, and then
Rich,
I'll
you
see if I can.
can try to find it and send it to you.
Yeah, you could do that. There we go. Here's the new case.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's got plexiglass going over it because I got little hands around here.
All right, I'll be right back and see if I can find it and resend it to you.
No, let me. You want me to look see if I got it first?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. Stands out like a sore thumb.
Isn't that beautiful?
I love the bones. Look at the bones. That's just awesome.
So cool. Good stuff. Good work. Good hard work.
And for anybody new on here, please watch our episode of the Journey to the Gifting Chair. That also plays a key role on our research too. The chair was just this like chair in the middle of the woods.
Yep.
And so I decided to. Seems like everybody in the Bigfoot world would kind of like give them some sort of treats and whatever, and see what's going on. And so I had a little package of zingers, which are like Twinkie like cakes that's cream filling, but it's got raspberry coconut. And and one day we put it out there, and it was like perfectly torn, and we found a couple of footprints in the compost that proceeded up to it. It was pretty wild, and ever since then we decided to use other different stuff. Well, apples didn't work. They didn't care for the apples, but we also did honey. That was pretty cool. And now the biggest thing is the peanut butters. Yeah, dwarf. Yeah, zingers. They love those zingers.
Yeah, and that's something, again, that's talking with other researchers and finding out things that they use in their area. And one of the things was raspberry filled donuts. And,
we don't
WOJO got the raspberry zingers and went with what someone said. I think Henry talked about the peanut butter, and we tried the peanut butter. So it's put away your ego, open your mouth, have a conversation respectfully, and lo and behold, you can actually learn shit. And then once that happens, I don't think those people need the credit, but I'm sure for us, it's a respectful way of saying thank you to them.
A little bit of both, dwarf.
Yeah, whatever's available. Depends on what store you're at and how late you're running to the research area. Yeah, we tried that cheap shitty stuff that I had, and it didn't. I think it was like Stop and Shop brand, and it was like fuck this shit. It was like Play-Doh, and it was still like it looked like it tasted it and didn't even touch the rest of it. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Henry. Nobody wants to hear about your sexual exploitations.
He's pissed. Happy 59, Henry.
Welcome home, biatch.
Ernie, dinner time, guys. Thank you very much for sharing with us tonight. I am so glad I was able to catch with you. Absolutely, Ernie. It's great seeing you, buddy.
Ernie, anytime we get to catch you, man, it's a good day. It's a good day, my brother. We love you. We love having you around and having you be part of our family. We're honored. Absolutely. So go enjoy your dinner. I just had some spaghettis. And forget about it.
Hang the recording device from a tree. Tim, we have some audio.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim, we should talk. We should talk, buddy. We should talk.
Me, you, Eric, Richie.
Yeah. On the screen, having a conversation, just like old times. Let's get reconnected. We feel distant from you guys. We don't like that. Matter of fact, I'm wearing pants tonight because I'm heartbroken. So.
Yeah, and not only that, we missed your hugs.
I miss his hugs. They're so quick. It's like he's not even hugging you.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys remind me. I got an idea from one of our followers of a new thing to try out.
Nice.
Glad he's far away. Who knows what that guy's up to?
Yeah.
Hey, girl. I want to see if I got the. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna get crazy with the Google Drive tonight. The girls are gonna kill me because it's gonna look like a fucking warehouse when I'm done. Let's go here. You ready? Marketing. Oh no, why don't I just put it back where it was so that way it comes up with the other ones? All right, here we go. So I'm attempting to upload into Google Drive the commercial we call guest commercial that a super talented birthday girl producer made. I had a vision at work one day, and all I got to do is describe it to her or Bobby Lee, man, and poof, they just blow it out of the water every time I come up with something crazy. I'm just like, listen, I have an idea because the thumbnails are fun, great to put in to create the event. But why not have a commercial that'll last forever, right? That'll always be out there on the internet. That'll always be able to advertise Sam and her talents and her company that she wants, that she's going to be starting or has started. So if you want something like this, reach out to Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal. Give her the vision, and she will make it come to life for you. It's a really big deal. I think it's really good for the guests. So far, we used it for Daniel Benoit. And he seemed very happy, excited about it. Like he's like, that thing's badass. And it was just a way to kind of point out their accolades and give them something for coming on the show. Like they can have that forever. But it always says Banter Richie B, and it always says Sam's, production basically. So I thought it was a good way. Richie went up a tree with the came down, and yeah.
You got hung, all right.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's the incident I was thinking of. Came down, got hung up. Yes, on that. Yeah. I did. I came down. We were hanging. I had this genius idea to put a camera up way high in a tree. So I'm like, yeah, I'll climb it. So I got up there, and then boom, I got caught right in the cajones. Right in the cojones.
Yeah, sliding down.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there going, no.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's live going, oh. Yeah, that one hurt. I'm going to bring it up right now. What's this? Watch Saturday's guest on Tubi free app. A lot of Bigfoot stuff on there. Watch Saturday's guest on. Oh, the guest this week. Yes, he's on Tubi. And Jason Kenzie's on Tubi as well.
Yep.
We could probably be on Tubi. We just really haven't reached out to Tubi. So let me see if it came in. Oh, it might have come in. Let's see if I fooled it and it just went to a nice.
Exactly, Dio. George in the Jungle slide.
Of course it fucking didn't. Why does it play with me like that? See, I tried to slide it in like it was an image, and oh wait, I don't. Well, maybe not. Hang on. Oh, you know what? Let me try this. See if it'll put itself in video. Video storage. No, dumbass. That ain't where it was. Presentations. No. I don't think it's in there. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking. Local video. Oh, there it is. Yep. It went in. It put itself where it belonged.
On August 2nd, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Banter with Richie B, guest Daniel Benoit joins the podcast. He searches the woods, and what he has found will challenge everything you think you know about Bigfoot. Author of 3 books and founder of the East Coast Bigfoot Research Organization. And now he's bringing his insight to Banter with Richie B with never-before-heard stories and a sneak peek at the 2026 film, The Last Footprint, Daniel Benoit, August 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on Banter with Richie B.
When I go out to the woods to go camping, I'm there because it feels like home.
Sam's Pretty Productions.
I love exploring nature and see what nature has to offer.
There you go, man. Great job, Sam. One thing, there was a correction made. I played the old one. Sorry. The Last Footprint, I think that production has not taken off. So he won't be part of that. So that's my fault. Because I had two of them, one updated, one not updated. So he corrected me on that when we sent it over to him. So I apologize for any kind of misinformation. That wasn't the goal here. So Sam, outstanding job. That's how we say Benoit in the South.
Benoit.
Yeah, Benoit.
Benoit.
Yes. I like to see how they say your name in the South. Good luck. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of dog man on Tubi. As long as he's on Tubi and not in the woods with me, I'm good, man. You know what I mean? So let's do one more thing, and then we'll kick it off for the show for Saturday. I want everybody to... Oh, is that the one right there? Yeah, there's the updated version, you idiot. Yep. Oh, well, I have 8 of them in here, so that would make sense that I would mess it up. Like a meathead. Let's select here.
Select.
Well, let's do a little bit of structures that we found before we go.
As Richie B. Select the trees in the Bridgewater Triangle.
Yes, Richard Peralt.
Ow, my eye.
That's probably what you get for laughing. Richard Peralt.
Everyone loves your accent.
That's right.
Your accent.
Let's do a picture of what we just set up at the Gifton chair last time. It's too bad Ernie left. He would love this. My drive, banter, evidence, save here, upload. All right. Bobby Lee's gonna kill me. It's literally like vacuuming the carpet 30 times and then the kids come in and just screw it all up again. That'd be me. Yeah, that commercial was awesome, right? Yeah. What's going on? The boys getting on yet?
My phone just died.
Your phone died?
Yeah. I was on FaceTime with Jay.
Oh, right in the middle of it? Yeah, that sucks. I'd go plug that back in. You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, whatever.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Even though I was told to keep my day job, I'm gonna keep singing. All right, here we go. Let's see if they're loaded up. Let's check out some structures before we go, guys. Maybe. Oh yeah, here they are. Oh, they did. Whoa. All right, here we go. Let's check this one out. Remember that little spot? Look at this spot, man. This thing's nuts. Dude, remember looking at this thing?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is that? No. Why?
Fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I had a friend of mine go down to Gatlinburg. He lives in South Carolina. I've talked about him on here before. He's the one I named my son Joshua after. His name is Josh Winkles. And I said to him, I knew Ronnie LeBlanc was going to be there. So I always like to, wherever Ronnie is, there's always somebody mentioning him. He keeps hiding from me. He thinks I'm a psychotic fan. And so Josh goes down there and goes, hey, my friend Banter Richie B from Massachusetts says, hey, what's going on, you know? And basically, why haven't you been on his show yet? And so, he's like, Ronnie's like, hey, you know. But it was nice because Josh gave me a full report and really talked us up at the Gatlinburg Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference. And he said a lot of people knew about us. He goes, there's a lot of people that know you, probably more so than you even think about. I said, yeah, I'm kind of humble with that stuff. I don't really get into that knowing people thing and dropping dimes. But I have fun with Ronnie LeBlanc wherever he goes. And like Tinsley had him say happy birthday that time. And wherever he goes, this guy's now he's in Tennessee in the middle of the Smoky Mountains. And here comes a Banter Richie B guy.
He's like going, what the hell?
This guy's going to stab me. I could tell. I could never be found. I got to hide from this man. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. It was fun. He gave me a full report last night. We were playing Fortnite together, and he was telling me about what Ronnie said and stuff.
You're going to be like his Gazoo.
Right?
Here's running.
Yeah.
Grab a hug. Get away.
You're right. Get away from you, weirdo. Oh, that's that print area that I found. Remember I said that?
Yep.
Look how distinct that looks.
Mm.
You know what I mean? On compost, that's like the second rated one, I think. You know what I mean?
Was that the 10x4?
I think it was, yeah, the 10x4. We think it's the little guy growing up.
Yeah, we've been finding a lot of these pictures that I took too, and what Richie has. I've been noticing a lot of compressions there, even though like the trackway, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they're definitely mobile in that area, big time lately. Let's see what this one is. I'm gonna try to go in the order that I see them. Oh, this fuckery. Look at this tree, guys.
Oh yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, I had the dream catcher behind me before D Hoot. But yeah, I could use these as images, right? For background. Let me see. Let's see if I can do that because D Hoot asked. We don't want to get yelled at. You know, D Hoot, she's from Texas. There's a lot of heat down there. It doesn't give me an option to add one?
We'd love to see you again, DD.
Oh, I have to only so many. I see. Yeah, was Dee Dee leaving?
She said, I hope to catch you guys live
Saturday. Oh, she usually works Saturdays, but not this one, at least so far. Well, we would love to see you, Dee Dee. Always love having you.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see, D Who. We haven't done this in a while. Let me find something. I don't know how it's gonna like fit into the picture, but let's go with this guy. Did it go? Oh, it's uploading. How's that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This one I want to talk about a minute though. Hang on. Let me see. It's huge. It just looks like I'm about to get beat down with it. Virtual background. Hang on.
Actually, it looks like a triangle in the back of your head.
Yeah. Well,
it looks like a perfect triangle.
This one I don't like. I'm going to take this one out of there. Yeah. There we go. Let me go here. Let's see. Do you? Oh, what if we did this? Let's try this. Oh, it's too big.
No,
you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I was
right.
Shrink that, man. That'd be badass.
It's just the wrong format. That's where Bobby Lee comes in. She's the boss of the formats.
Mm.
Why can't I exit? It won't let me exit out now. Wow, that's scary. Hang on, let me see if I can get this guy. Let's see.
Oh, come on. I've been pitting you like for over.
Nah, same thing. See how it's too big. Now put the Bigfoot with the flags. All right, wait, all right, get out of here. What do you think this is? Richie B trying to be a tech hour? Be here for a month. All right, let's go back to our guy. Here we go. All right, so check it out. Let's go through some structures, and then we're going to hit the road. So the one I just had up, I thought was very, very intriguing. Let's see. So this one here, this is in that newer area that we found, and you can see what I call the rake. You see the three trees, 4 trees leaning kind of upwards. Well, this one comes. That's not a vine, folks. That's a tree, and it comes from out of the shot, comes into the shot, and gets bent, and goes right up and locks in, but underneath those other ones that you see there, all the way straight up a tree in between branches. Now, I have a hard time believing percentage-wise that the whirlywinds did that. You tell me how the whirlywinds did that. Somebody tell me how the wind came in and it blew. So if someone can explain to me, exactly how that happened through Mother Nature, I would love to hear it. Oh, look at, we got the guy's comment, the one that called me a rocket scientist. It's on the screen. So that guy right there is an ass. Cool. For the whole world to see. Jerk.
Okay. So what does this say? Sweaty.
Yeah, that's his name. I don't know.
Yeah.
Be careful what you read.
Yeah. Okay. scientist.
Call me a rocket. I thought that was a nice compliment. Appreciate that, sir. Yeah. So these are the things. This is like in one area, right? Let me look at these things. And if you're closer, it's even more astounding because these things are intertwined or under something or locked in around something. They're not just freestanding. You know what I mean?
And they're working on an area where before it's just all green. Like,
Yeah.
when we had this encounter,
D-Hoot, he wasn't there long. I see D-Hoot goes, he wasn't there long.
no,
Not with old Tex there.
yeah,
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Wojo.
no. I'm sorry. I just keep thinking of that song. Was it Science?
Blinding me with science.
You remind me of Science. And D-Hoot gets them. Yeah, it was like, so when we had our encounter out in these part of the woods, it was on this side. And on this side, I mean, look, it's green, but you can see everything like, 50 yards in front of you. And now you look at it, everything is just like this. It just blew up, with all types of structures. And
Yeah.
it makes it more difficult now walking through than what we did before.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I find it like really pretty cool.
No, it was absolutely wild, man. And when you're there with us, even in this picture, you can see the green in the background. It's not that far off. It's all normal woods. But in these little areas, now bigger areas, there's this stuff everywhere. So, if you want to say like a downspout or a shear wind or something, you can't, because a shear wind travels, you have a lane. A downspout, you'd have cracks and breaks up top. And this isn't what's happening.
Right.
That's not what's happening here. That, to me, I mean, you look at this. You start at the bottom and work your way to the top of that picture. You see the one that goes straight across. You see the broken stumps. Compile everything together. Everything together. And you tell me which magic wind came in and did this. I'd like to know its name. It's got to have a name. Megan Tinsley. Wow. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
What's it?
Good to see you.
It is fascinating what's happening here.
That's a good way to put it, Kurt.
Because of the 10-inch by 4-inch, the little guy's getting bigger, and he's really working these woods.
Oh, he's active.
Very active.
Yeah, he's
But
definitely
I'll tell
active.
you, the artistry of what's happening with these trees is just second to none.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Look at this thing. That's the things like Daniel Benoit sent in pictures of evidence and stuff, and he has something very similar to this, except it's like massive, but it's almost the same exact structure. It's just that it's bigger and taller. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes. That could be it, D-Hoot. I think that's a good suggestion. Limit the access, right? Cut it off. Why not? I mean, anything's open for interpretation, obviously, in this area. I mean, we're all kind of researching this together and finding out things as we go, right? I mean, look at this. And now, mind you, look out over. You see the green leaves. You could see the green leaves in the woods, the perfectly healthy woods. You could see them. They're right there, man.
And again, it turns slowly into that like dead zone, like that. You see how it's starting to like the trees are like just dead, and the ground just all brown. It's not as green.
Yeah, it's a mystery, man. I'm telling you, something's up. And I've always been a structure guy. I've never hidden that. I believe wholeheartedly these things are manipulated with thumbs. I have found things that there's no way to explain it except thumbs. Now, this little arch here is quite remarkable because it's tucked up underneath the tree. A tree that's nowhere near it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's quite wild, man. I mean, things to look for maybe if you're out doing your research. You know what I mean? And compare notes, right? That's why we share these things. Let's see.
Because again, I mean, you're like everyone, I don't have kids, but you and everybody else, I'm sure have kids. But what do the kids do? They're on their phones, they're
Not listening.
on the computer, not listening, doing whatever. But
Still not
what are
listening.
they going to do when they're out in the woods?
Yeah. I mean, think about it.
24/7. I mean,
Yeah.
and I truly believe that we don't rely on time like we have. Everything is on time.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I mean, come on, man. They ain't got nothing going on except to build structures, right?
Right.
So yeah, with a 90 behind it, right? I mean, this arch is insane. And then we found that old dead pine one that was fractured in the middle, just laying. It was bent like this and like leaned up against a tree. It's just standing there. Okay, so now the magic whirlywinds, partially fracturing things into a U, the letter U, and turning it upside down and leaning against a tree,
Upside down too.
in between oak trees, and it was a pine branch. Yeah, I'll get right on that believability. Again, Kurt, all these things we believe are some kind of standard. Yes.
Yeah, Dwarf. The only problem about like in our area of southeastern Massachusetts is that
We don't have bears.
we don't have bears, and if there is a bear sighting, believe me, it goes like wildfire on Facebook.
We have strays that run for cover.
Where you from, anyways, Dwarf?
He's a structure guy. I'm big on structures, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed. So I don't know if I got the whole picture of this, which stinks because it was so big. Whirly winds. It's the whirly winds. Now I'm going to be looking for horizontal at the bottom. Yeah, that's a good idea, D Hood. I think we'll do the same. So this structure here, right? You see how it goes in between the tree? It goes around the tree. The bear didn't pin it though. Now, hey, I'm sure they could do some things, Bean, but say particularly the tree that we found. Woo!
What the hell?
I don't know. I just sneezed. Excuse me.
Tree knock.
Yeah, right. I know that's what happens when I sneeze. We get tree knocks.
You always do every time.
I know it's a funny thing.
You're a tree knock.
I induced the tree knock with my crazy caveman sneezes.
Yeah.
But it's a thin, like a small pine, and to have them be able to bend it, you know what I mean? California, LA, but Humboldt County is my Bigfoot area. Yeah, no doubt. I got a good friend of mine up in Humboldt County, man. He races cars and does all kinds of things, man. I want him to come on my show. Me and him have been through the ringer together, boy. Me and him have seen a lot of shit in our lives. Thank you, Megan. Yeah, so absolutely, my buddy Venzer up there, he races up in Humboldt County, and his son races too. PJ Outlaw, check him out sometime. He's on YouTube as well. You tell him I sent you though.
Blessings. Well, thank you so much.
Does she think that we could be? Oh, okay. Bless you, Alden. Thank you so much. Do you think there could be more than one young Bigfoot in that area? We believe that there's a teenager, younger than a teenager, and mom and dad. And that's what we believe. That's what our research is telling us. How's that?
Right.
That's more like it. So you see this image here, right? I'm going to show you the other end of this. Now this is the other end. Now this is because I didn't think I got the whole screenshot. I thought I did. Maybe I just didn't upload it in here. This is the other end of that. So there's a tree here. So let me see on the screen. Tree here, tree here. Then there's these two pieces on the ground, the skinny, the barkless ones that form this X, and they go around the trees on each side. Now this one goes around the tree, but he laid something over the end of it to keep it in place. Mm-hmm. So here, I'll bring the other one back. So that's the opposite end of that.
Yeah.
All right. What the hell's that? My nephew's calling me from overseas. Why is it coming into my... you're live on the air all over the world. Yeah, I'm in my podcast studio. Everybody thank Aaron for his service.
Hey, Ron, what's up, buddy?
He's over far away, so, and he's in the Air Force, and yeah, He's serving his country. So I'm the lucky uncle that gets to have conversations with his nephew. Right? I'll call you back. I'm going to be wrapping up. What's all that noise?
It's probably flying the plane.
Wow, yeah, they're really loud. I didn't know you were like right there. Yeah, you outside? Yeah, everything okay? All right, give me 10 minutes. I'll call you back. Hoorah. Love you, kid. No, that's my boy there. I'm glad I hung up with him. I don't want to break his heart overseas. He's doing a tour right now, so he just left not too long ago. So it was kind of a bummer, you know what I mean? But you'll be all right. Yep, absolutely. Thank you for that, Kurt. I'll pass that along to him. But yeah, so this is the structure here, and then again, here's the other end of it, and it's about 10, 15 feet. I'd say about 15, closer to 15. There's pretty much a good gap in the middle. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Forest Friend. Yeah, no, I've been following Forest Friend. Yeah, she, right? Yeah, I don't know. Everybody has all these names. I can't keep up with them. If I he or she you the wrong way, don't get offended. I just don't know. Nobody has a picture of themselves anymore. Actually, they probably do. I probably just didn't see it.
Right, D-Who?
Yeah, right there.
Yes, I got her.
D-Who gets killed out there. Okay, guy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nobody.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So, yeah, so that's, for a little impromptu, live in the podcast studio tonight, which is something I wanted to do because we were going to go live in the woods and then I was going to come back and go in the studio. And we just weren't able to get out today with the high winds and stuff and the heavy rain that's due to come in. And the winds are more concerning than anything, to be quite honest with you. Obviously frightening in the woods and you can't hear nothing. And there's really not much to be recorded or, sounds to know where they're at. You know what I mean? So, although I don't feel fear, I would like to know where they're at. And most of the time I can kind of pick up on where they're at. So, and sound is a big part of that, right? So nothing out in the woods today. Hopefully this weekend, because we got to get back to the gift and chair for sure.
You know what, Rich? Maybe I'll start sending you those the last 4 investigations of the before and after gifting chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe there is a big significance going on. Like I said, I think it's with the golf balls and the golf balls, which our names are on the golf balls. Like, hey, I'm WOJO, I'm Richie, and we have the rocks, and it's like we're trying to try to communicate certain size rocks. Hopefully, communicating to if it's mom or dad and junior, placing the zingers and placing the peanut butter for them. But they have been methodically moving them and placing them on the ground in a strange way. It's kind of like chess and check is to figure out, hey, what are they saying to us? They could be thanking us or saying hi. We don't know.
Yeah.
But that could be also in the mix of a good discussion in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, it's trying different forms of research, right? There's nothing wrong with it. You go out, you find structures, right? You're researching. You're finding these oddities out in the woods, right? You hear sounds, you got vocals, right? You record some, you hear some, you have personal experience with others, right? Tree knocks, right? Whoops, mimics. There's so many things that, thermals, you know what I mean? There's so many things that you can get different forms of evidence, right? And is everything Bigfoot? No one's saying that everything is Bigfoot. But when you stop breaking things down and you put it into context, you explain the moment, and the moment has what we've had happen to us. You put those together, it ties it in and makes it more plausible. So you can't just sit there and say yay or nay. You do got to stay middle of the road and work that percentage. That's what I try to do. I try to work that percentage. If I had just gotten that thermal image in the woods, I still would have been pretty freaked out. I got to be honest with you. it probably would have been at like 70%. But because I heard what I heard and got things thrown at me like I did, and I was being flanked like the method that I've lived through many times, I'm at 99%, you know what I mean? And the other 1% is if he comes out in the woods and says, "What's up, Richie B?" You know what I mean? Then I'm at 100. And I'm just trying to be fair. You know what I mean? So I might be at 98%, to be honest with you, but I'm just trying to be fair and logical and stay rational and be reasonable. Um, I know what we experienced the other night. You know what I mean? I know what we experienced the other day with the dogs mimicking. That to me, I texted WOJO later and said it's no longer a theory to me, bro.
Yep.
And he said me too. It's just too many times it's happened, and the dogs are always at the same distance, and they're basically pulling you out of the woods, and then they're gone, and if and again, I'm working on the recordings. They're right here. When you hear those recordings, you're going to understand that they can mimic anything, and you'll understand what I mean as soon as you hear them. Anything. It's amazing. So, stay with us. Don't sleep on us. And some can. I don't care. I just want you guys around because you guys are respectful people that like to have good conversation. Not everything's Bigfoot, but not everything isn't Bigfoot. So it's a nice balance. Just like life, we all need to have a balance, right? Well, in the Bigfoot research world, it's probably smarter to keep a balance, right? And not overreact or underreact, right? So, because if you underreact and act like there's no big deal, you could get yourself in an unsafe situation because you don't believe, and all of a sudden you're walking up the three of them. So, you know what I mean? So you got to be careful and you got to be smart. You know what I mean? Rich, you have to watch it too, but your stuff and his stuff is similar. Yes, you're catching on, D Hoot. Good job. No, I mean, we all kind of gravitate to like-minded people, don't we? But it's nice too to have those ones that aren't so like-minded. So, again, a balance. You know what I mean? When I saw Daniel Benoit's stuff and watched how he did things, I liked what I saw, and he actually reached out to us about being on the show, and I thought that was awesome. And he's probably going around trying to make an appearance. He's got his documentaries coming out, and I'm glad that he picked us. You know what I mean? So, it's flattering and it's respect, and I love it, and we've earned it. You know what I mean? So we earn all the respect that we get. We work hard. We put a lot of miles in. I can't tell you how many pairs of boots I've gone through. I know I work in boots, but when the woods do most of the damage, trust me. You know what I mean?
Real quick, Rich. I mean, Forest Friend. If you have a post of where people can find you and look at your stuff.
Yeah. What's your channel? Yeah. What you got?
And Bigfoot Dwarf yourself. I
could probably find a link. I just am slow as shit.
Because again, it's always important to have these conversations. We love to, talk to others and just that's what we do is share. I mean, we're not gatekeepers, and we just like to see what's going on in the world of your parts of the world too. So,
yep.
Well, D Hoot, it's great seeing you.
Let me see.
Evening.
Is D Hoot leaving?
Yeah.
Goodbye, D Hoot. I'm sorry, I'm on the other screen. I'm looking.
Thank you, Sparky, for Forest Friend.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna see. I think. I'm trying. Oh, did he pull up her link?
Sparky did, yes.
Oh, I'm over here doing that for nothing. Should have known better.
No, at least you can. You sure you can?
Well, I see 27 or 28 people in here tonight. I'm not expecting everybody to have the same leadway with their schedule on Saturday, but I really love this audience. I love this side. I love you guys as friends. It's really important to see you guys. If you got the time on Saturday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time, please come join us. Bring that same energy that you have for Daniel Benoit when he's here. We also, like I said, I think in between we'll have a in-house show to go over more evidence the following Saturday, which I believe is the 9th, and then the 16th, Jason Kenzie will be here for Searching for Sasquatch. So if you Jason Kenzie's out there always working, man, doing all kinds of different things. But, he has a personal passion with Bigfoot that I do respect. And, whether anybody's out there making movies or hustling these events and selling their books or whatever they got to do, I get it. I get this, man. I get it now. It's not easy being out here trying to pull money out of your own pocket, working hard and pay your bills and support kids and all that stuff. So whatever they got to do is what they got to do. But look deeper into the passion. Is the person you're talking about passionate about it? You could tell when they get ramped up when they're telling you a story. I know I've told that story and I get ramped up and I know I'm true, and I want you guys to do the same. And when you feel that passion, you got the right person and you're talking to the right people. You know what I mean? So it's important. Passion is everything, I think, in this research world. So I'm going to wrap it up, Mr. WOJO.
Yeah, it was a great discussion of a night, and it was great seeing those pictures up there again. Still gives me goosebumps. Maybe because I know the next few days it might rain, but hey, you never know, guys. We might go on live to stop by and re-gift the gifting chair. So
yeah, it's going to clear up after tomorrow morning. It's going to stop.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, so Saturday or Sunday we can go out. I got a couple things to do up the softball on Sunday morning, but whatever, Saturday, whatever, we can figure it out. Just got to talk with Jess and figure out what we got going on. So yeah, we'll get something together. We will. I would say safely we'll be live this weekend at some point. Would you agree?
Yeah, I just like the ghost just peeking out. It's like from that shirt of yours. It's just peeking out.
It's amazing, right?
That is cool. I like it. That size.
Yep. Everybody get over to Sparky's Paranormal and Outdoors. Please go check out Sparky. Support him as he supports all of you and does. This guy's constantly supporting people. So please give it back, man. Tim, hope to see you Saturday, my friend. We need to have that meeting. Henry, rain don't melt you. Well, we don't mind the rain. Hi, Buppy. What?
Uh-oh.
You went poop?
Yes. Where?
Where'd you go poop?
Where did you poop?
Come here. Come
Not
here.
in the cabin, I hope.
Did you go poop on the party?
Yes.
For the first time?
Hey.
High five! Hey! Good job, Buppy. Hi, you. That's my Buppy. I know, buddy. All right, well.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Yay!
On that note, my 2-year-old just went poop on the potty for the first time, in case you didn't hear. So, no, that's awesome. So, Saturday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, please join us. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and, of course, YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the notify button. We will be going live. Saturday night, we will have Daniel Benoit here, or Benoit, depends on if you're from the South. Happy birthday to our super producer, Miss Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal and Sam's Pretty Productions. Please get over there. If you need a video made, go see her. You're trying to advertise or push your social media, talk to Sam. She can make you up something pretty badass, as you could see. Absolutely kick-ass live tonight. Thank you, everybody. I love you, baby Jack. I love you, mama. And I love you, Buppy. WOJO, get us out of here. I got Fortnite to play.
Fortnite. All right. Sparky, do me a quick favor. Forest friend through my messenger. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, guys, we love yous. Can't wait to see you guys again. So remember, we are home of the boom. Let's go.
That's right. And get over and buy some of that Ghost Girl merch. Check it. We're all going to have merch except WOJO. No merch for you, WOJO.